Hi, Mrs. Kuzimaka here. It's time for poetry. Let's think back to our English. We have been examining humour in poetry. So what does this actually mean? This means the structural features of poetry and the poetic language devices. Now, I don't have my real glasses on, obviously, so bear with me. Let's have a look. See who can remember what structural features of poetry, what that actually means. Let's see how many you'll get. Verses, rhyme, line length, repetition, and rhythm. All right, let's start with verse. So verse, it's just like a paragraph really. A verse divides the poem. So let's have a look at this verse here. We can see that there are 3 verses to this poem. And each verse, they've got different lengths of verses. So the first one's got 4, the next one's got 6, and the next one's got 5 lines. So there is a mixture of verse length. All right, then we have rhyme. So rhyme is the final sound of a word that can be repeated, and it's found at the end of the poem. So let's have a look at this little limerick here. The rhyming pattern is A-A-B-B-A. That's because we've got chilly and silly at the end of the first 2 lines, and at the very last line we've got chilly. So chilly, silly, and chilly, they all rhyme, so that's why it is A-A and then A at the bottom. And then stairs and pairs rhyme, so that is B-B. Line length. Poems can have long line lengths or they can be short. Some poems actually can have a mixture of both long and short line length. Repetition. Words, lines, phrases, or verses that are repeated during the poem. If you can remember back to the Quangle Wangle's hat poem that we did, the words Quangle Wangle Quee were repeated at the end of each verse. All right, then we have rhythm. So regular rhythm does not change through the whole poem, and a poem where the rhythm changes would be irregular rhythm. All right, poetic language devices. Have a quick think. See how many you can come up with. Press pause if you have to. Let's have a look. Alliteration, puns, onomatopoeia, spoonerisms, neologisms, and nonsense words. Let's have a look. Alliteration, words that have the same sound at the beginning. For example, ripe red raspberry. So we've got and big bad bear. And if you want to have a go at this one, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Try and say that 5 times fast. Then we have puns. Puns are a clever and funny use of a word with more than one meaning. And my class have a favourite. Maths teachers have lots of problems. So the word problems has 2 different meanings. Problems as in, well, personal problems maybe, and problems as in maths problems, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And our next one, onomatopoeia, words that imitate the sound of a word. So screech, bang, tweet. Spoonerisms, they are the slip of the tongue. So when you accidentally mix your words around. So we can have shake a tower instead of take a shower. Sometimes you might accidentally create spoonerisms when you talk too fast or if you're nervous about something. And neologisms, they are making up new words or expressions. So you can use existing words in a new way. Our favourite is chocolate and delicious, becoming chocolicious. And then we have nonsense words. These are comical words made up by an author. For example, plizzle, or quangle wangle quee. All right, so in your take-home pack for each day this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're going to have a poem and then this analysis template. I'm going to take you through one step by step so you can have a go at the one that you have in front of you. All right, let's have a look. A family of dinosaurs. My family love dinosaurs. We think they are best. We know everything about them. People say that we're obsessed. And often when we're all at home, we play a little game. We like to call each other by our special dino name. Mum's a smoochosaurus because she likes to give us kisses. Dad's a splashosaurus because he's always washing dishes. Pop's a munchosaurus because he eats and eats and eats. Gran's a spoilosaurus because she always gives us treats. Jack's a sprintosaurus because he's really fast at running. Tom's a stomposaurus because we always hear him coming. Flo's a twirlosaurus because she loves to dance around. Neil's a squeakosaurus because she barely makes a sound. Does that say Neil or Nels? I can't even see because I haven't got my right glasses on. Now I'm the youngest member of my crazy family, and so you ask, which dino name has been assigned to me? Well, I'm the luckiest one of all. My dino name's the best. When I'm at home, I'm known by all as Smilosaurus Rex. All right, let's have a look at our template. All right, so the first part of the worksheet is talking about context, audience, and purpose. So what is the poem about? This poem is about a family who love dinosaurs. They play a game at home, making up their own dinosaur names for each other. Who is the poem written for? The poem might be written for children who love dinosaurs. The narrator of the poem is also a child. What is the purpose of the poem? The purpose of the poem is for entertainment. The narrator uses nonsense words and neologisms to make it funny. All right, the next part of the sheet talks about structure. So describe the structure of the poem. So we're talking about verses and lines. This poem has 4 verses. Each verse has 4 lines. Have a look at the line length. The line length is long in this poem. They're almost like full sentences in each line. You could add that in there as well. Right, the next part, rhythm and rhyme. To describe the rhythm of the poem. The rhythm of this poem is regular because the beat doesn't change throughout the whole poem. The rhyming words throughout help the rhythm stay regular. Describe the rhyming pattern. Okay, this is where our ABCs come in. There are many rhyming words in this poem. The rhyming pattern of the poem is AA, BB, CC, DD, EE, FF, GG, AA. The 2 last lines have the same rhyme as the words in the first 2 lines. You can't really see the picture there, but we've got at the end of the first 2 lines, they rhyme, and then the bottom 2, I think it will come up on the next one. Let's have a look. Here we go. So we can see our rhyming pattern. Best and obsessed. So we have AA at the top, and then if you look down the bottom, best and Rex, they also rhyme with the top 2 words, so they are also AA. And then we've got game and name in the first verse, BB, and the second verse, kisses and dishes rhyme, CC. Eats and treats, that is DD because they rhyme. Running and coming, EE. Around, sound, FF. And then family and me, GG. So our rhyming pattern, AA, BB, CC, DD, EE, FF, GG, AA. That was a mouthful. Okay, the last part, sound devices. Is repetition used? Let's have a look. There is repetition in the word osaurus when the poet names each member of the family. For example, smoochosaurus, splashosaurus. Also the words eats and eats and eats in the second verse. And the word cuz also repeats after each dinosaur name. So cuz is because, so it's a bit like slang. Alliteration. There isn't much alliteration in this poem, only the words in the third verse have him. So remember, alliteration is the same sound at the beginning of each word, and there really wasn't much in this poem. Onomatopoeia. There is no onomatopoeia used in this poem, but there was one other language device in this poem that our worksheet didn't ask us about. Can you think what it was? That's right, neologisms. The neologisms allow the poet to make up dinosaur names for each member of the family based on their personalities. Smoochosaurus, Splashosaurus, Munchosaurus, Spoilosaurus, Sprintosaurus, Stomposaurus, Twirlosaurus, Squeakosaurus, Smilosaurus Rex. Have a go at saying that out loud 5 times. All right, over to you. So you can now go to your at-home pack. You will find one of these today. You'll find another one on Thursday and Friday. Give it a go. Any questions, email your teacher. Have fun. Bye.